All right, in this example, we are going to find the area and perimeter of a couple shapes. First, we got this kind of weird looking, kind of looks like a rectangle, but it's this irregular shape. So first, let's talk about finding the area. Well, no, let's do the perimeter first. So finding the perimeter means just adding up all of the sides, right? So for perimeter, we're going to add up all the sides going around the whole shape. So we have a 7, a 5, a 2. This is another 5 right there because it's going to be the same height or distance or length as that one. 3. Now this side over here we have to figure out. So if we look on the left side, we can see this from here to here is 6 and that's 2. So that's going to make this 8. And then if we figure out from here to here, that's going to help us with the top. So you have 7 and 2 and 3. So 7 plus 2 plus 3 is 12, which means that this whole thing up here is also 12. And we're just missing the 2 right there, leaving us with 10. And now basically what I was doing was just filling in any missing sides so that we can add them all together for the perimeter. So we have 6, 7, 5, 2, 5, 3, 8, 10, 2, 2. So we've got them all covered. So the perimeter is to add all of those together. So just take a second, add them all together, let's see if we get the same thing. Alright, I got 50 when I added those together. Hopefully you guys got 50, let me know if I have a mistake. And then because they didn't tell us what unit we're in, we'll just go ahead and label with units. So our perimeter is 50 units. Alright, so that one wasn't too bad. We just had to figure out our missing sides. Now let's talk about the area. So this is it's a weird shape. To me it kind of looks like a rectangle, but it's not really a complete rectangle because we're missing 2 parts of it. But you can use the idea of a rectangle to find the area of this. We've got the full rectangle like this. If we find the area of the whole thing, let's start with that. We know that it's 12 by 8, so the total area is 8 times 12, which gives us 96. Now that's not our complete area because we have to take out some things. That's the area of the full rectangle. So we've got this small rectangle in here and this little square on the end that we want to take out from the 96. So we're going to find the area of each of those. So we've got a 5 by 2 rectangle, so we'll multiply those together. That's going to be an area of 10. And then over here we've got a 2 by 2, so multiply those, and that's going to be an area of 4. So we've got our 96. Let's subtract out the rectangle and the square. Minus 10 minus 4, and we end up with our area equal to 82. And then again units, but because this is an area measure, we're going to put a squared on it. Alright, well you weren't doing ones like that in elementary school, but hopefully that made sense. Alright, so example 2, we have a shape. We notice the shape has right angles. This will also be a right angle, and we have 4 congruent sides, so we are looking at a square. Area of a square is equal to s squared, and then they also told us that the area is 196 feet squared. So because the area equals 196, I'm going to plug that in for the area, and then if I can solve for each side, because remember this s stands for side, if I can figure out what s is, then I can go ahead and add up all 4 sides to find the perimeter. So how do we solve for s? Well, we just take the square root of both sides, and we get our side length is equal to 14. So that means that we have 14, 14, 14, and 14. And then to find the perimeter, we will just go ahead and add those all together. 14 plus 14 plus 14 plus 14. You could also do 4 times 14, 14, and our perimeter ends up being 56. And this one we were given a unit, so we're going to say feet. It's not squared because it's a perimeter measurement. The only thing that gets to squared is the area.